I can still remember the day like it was yesterday, even though it was like 10 years ago, when I was having one of those bad days, one of those days where everything seemed to be going wrong and I started to get really irritable. And my husband walked by and said, "Can you help me with blah, blah, blah?" And I said, "I can't help you. I can hardly even breathe right now." And the strangest thing happened. He got really irritable and really kind of snippy with me, and I could tell he was riddled with anxiety, and I was like, what is his problem? I'm the one that's really upset here. What does he have to be upset about? And later, after I'd calmed down, God kind of showed me that my stress was like a virus. It was being passed on to people in my household, unintentionally, of course. And it kind of reminded me of, how this can almost be like a contagious kind of thing. Like, that saying, if mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy? Well, it's kind of like that. When I'm irritable, grouchy, all stressed up and wound up, it puts everyone in the household on edge as well. Maybe this is why you have a lot of bickering and everyone's snipping at each other in your household and everyone seems riddled with anxiety. And I'm not saying this is all your fault. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty, but maybe it's a chance for us to kind of examine ourselves, because a wife kind of sets a little bit of the thermometer in the home. Maybe it's time to step back and say, Lord, do I need to do something different here so that I'm not so stressed out, so I don't have this stress virus invading my home and plaguing everybody? And maybe it's as simple, I know this might seem difficult, but it could be done. Maybe it's as simple as carving out just a little bit of time every morning. Maybe you get up 15 minutes earlier than you normally do, so you have just that little bit of time to get filled up with God's Word, to have just a bit of solitude with Jesus that can really make the whole rest of your day so much more peaceful. Could it be that? That's kind of the essence of that parable that Jesus told, or not parable, the story he told in Luke 10 about Mary and Martha. Remember this story? There's two sisters. Jesus comes to the home of Mary and Martha is just like me. She's like busy running around like a chicken with her head cut off, blah, 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 and can't get everything ready. And she actually goes over to Jesus and says to Jesus, "Would you tell my sister Mary to help me here?" Because Mary was just calmly sitting at Jesus' feet, just soaking in his presence. And Jesus actually did not tell Mary to get up and start being really busy. He actually said, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and concerned about many things, but Mary has chosen what is better." Ooh, kind of convicting, huh? So maybe that's part of it. And maybe the other part of it is taking a look at your schedule, ladies. Are you trying to do too much in our performance-driven society, our achievement culture, where we've got to do more, be better, keep up with the Joneses? Maybe you need to pull back a little bit and say, do I need to have my kids in 3 different activities so I'm running around constantly? Do I need to clean the house quite as often? Is there something I could cut out of my schedule so that I have a little more peace, which might make my whole family more peaceful? Yeah, let's get rid of the stress virus, ladies.